Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is RemovableSanity and today I'm reviewing Wavetale on the Series X, developed by Thunderful Development and published by Thunderful Publishing. So what is Wavetale? Wavetale is a third-person story-driven open-sea adventure where a young girl befriends a mysterious shadow that allows her to walk on water. The premise is that you control Sigrid, who after an event befriends a shadow. Together they surf the waters of a submerged city, unravel the past, save some islanders from mysterious sea monsters, and discover secret hidden under the surface. The game boasts a heartwarming story, an open sea world to explore, and a vast array of character customization, including collectible hats, hair dyes, and outfits. First up is accessibility. With regards to accessibility, there is a nice number of options to help you play the game and enjoy it to its fullest. These range from toggling on gliding, aim, infinite lives, and boost. Subtitle options include sizes are also available. FOV distance and button remapping have also been added. The only thing I would like to see here is some more colour option changes, but overall there is a nice selection to allow more people to play this game. Next is gameplay. The gameplay starts with you taking control of a young girl called Sigrid, who lives with her cranky grandmother in a lighthouse on an open sea world that's been destroyed by something called the Pause. Here you are introduced to the game's core mechanic, which is about searching and picking up floating energy which is used to power the machines you use. There are two types, a big blue ball of energy for powering up the various generators and lighthouses, and small yellow ones used for purchasing customizable collectibles. After being introduced to the platforming mechanics of the game, the usual double jump, floating using your net, and speed burst, a deadly fog encroaches the island and then starts overwhelming the area. It's after this you befriend a underwater shadow, which allows you to walk on water, then skim before learning to dive temporarily. This surfing mechanic feels great. The player simply holds down the right trigger button and zips around with the left stick, which makes exploring the surrounding islands an absolute joy. Getting back to your grandmother, you soon realise that things have gotten out of hand, so the duo decides to go on an adventure to figure out what's going on and set things straight. It's not long before Sigrid is zipping alongside her grandmother's boat, hopping and skipping along the waves before meeting up with fellow survivors and trying to bring power to the surrounding equipment that is used to keep the enemy at bay. By using your new ability, the grapple, it is here you are introduced to other ways to enjoy traversing the waves, with fun chutes and roller coaster-like beams to glide across, all spaced correctly so you can chain them together and cover huge swathes of area without even touching the water. This in turn then provides even more freedom and challenge as you go along these at a fast pace, and also helps with getting to high places on the more typical platform parts of the game. Along these slides are also hidden small energy balls, so going along them also helps gain enough to purchase collectibles from fellow survivors. Now, fellow survivors are often found on landmass and will often give you side quests for energy, which are pretty simple and more along the lines of fetch quests, whereby the objects can be found usually hidden in the immediate vicinity. This is actually lovely as it helps you explore more and in turn opens you up to the impressive visual world surrounding you. As mentioned previously, there are landmass areas for you to explore, which are often involve a combination of high-scale buildings for you to climb. Here it's about finding the next platform or object to grapple on to before swinging, jumping or floating to the next. Like the waterways, the grapple is very generous in being able to select it so you can easily zip through buildings and half pipes by repeatedly tapping the grapple button. But this is also where a new enemy type is shown off, a black bug-like shadow that you'll need to hit with your net in a bid to get the energy inside and clean the area. Combat is very simplified with a light and heavy attack, and the dark bug-like creatures only require a few hits to defeat them. As you progress, bigger bugs and water-based enemies appear, but often need a few more hits to kill like their smaller siblings. The biggest challenge in Wavetale is actually the side challenges from a surfer who sets up routes you need to get through with your traversal skills against an unforgiving timer. Precision grappling, floating and speed is needed to reach the end before it runs out. Other than that, Wavetale, even with its combat, is a lovely, relaxing game that's about appreciating our surroundings and seeing beauty in everything, even the darkness. Once you have completed the game, free mode is open to you to allow to explore all at your heart's content. Next up, graphics. The game's visuals are awash with colour, style and smoothness. The pastel tones ooze from each area as a painter put the brush straight on the screen. Water here is by far the most visually striking element, and the way the character skims across it will never feel old. The NPCs in the game all look stunning in this style, but what really sets them apart is how the emotion is portrayed. The vivid colours and detailed surroundings are in sharp contrast with the characters' faces seen during cutscenes, with an almost comic book style to them. Now, to ensure you soak up these glorious visuals, the HUD has been kept minimum, with a compass at the top and quest notes only appearing in short intervals. You can at any point open up your diary, which houses a map, tutorials, location and person information which automatically updates as you progress with the story. Because of this, clear signposting is available with markers appearing in your compass. One thing that is perfect in this game is the customization of Sigrid. With a vast array of unlockables, every gamer's character can be made to suit their own wants. There is a little screen tearing and odd pop-in, but the smoothness of the fast-paced platformer makes this less noticeable. In addition, the lighting can flicker between different styles, which knocks the atmosphere on the odd occasion. But again, these are really minor niggles in the scheme of things. Finally, sound. The game's sound, whilst unique and heartfelt, is more reserved here than I'd have liked, but when it was used either in battles or cutscenes, the impact was truly there. The creator, Joel Billy, uses a loving selection of horns and flutes to ensure the mood is just right for every situation. The story is told using a combination of text and voice work, and when you do hear the characters speak, you can tell the voice actors are putting their all into the performance.
A leaking capacitor and some. They said you'd know.
It's broken again? How does she manage? In my day, we knew how to care for our things.
The mood and tone of each character is expertly done, but by far my favourite is the grumpy grandma. Combat attacks and movement noise is also punchy and deep, and the sound of the waves crashing against you as you surf will be a calming experience. Again, my recommendation here would be a good quality headset to really enjoy the serenity of the sea. And this leads me on to the rating of the game. Now, I rate games in order of avoid, on sale, great purchase and must own. My rating for Wavetale is a must own. The game is beautiful, relaxing, fun and engaging all the way through, and if you couldn't tell it before, I'm enamoured with it. The only real downside is its overall length, but I can't even really argue against that, as it's actually perfect for those with a busy lifestyle. The game is currently priced on Xbox at £24.99, or approximately $30, and depending on your skill and patience would give you about 6+ hours worth of gameplay. However, with the side quests and additional outfits unlock, you can add another 2+ hours to the mix. This is a superb game that deserves more recognition, and one that I believe most should play. Its quick, fast-paced movement in the air or water in a superb water world environment with a lovely story just hits perfect in every single way. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. I do hope you like this review, and if you do, please like, share and subscribe if you so wish. And if you would like to put some notes or even just a comment in the comment section, I do like reading them. Anyway, have a great time gaming, and I'll see you all again soon.